This video is three-person situation. Not down with that. I'll repeat. Three-person situation. Not down with that. But before I go in, I seen this video on YouTube, a commercial, and I watched it. It was kind of funny. It was like I said, y'all gotta understand. I'm tired. I worked all day, so I'm chilling. I got this crazy dude. Every time he come around, this dude, he a pain in my freaking. Anyway, so I'm just sitting here. I'm just in one of the moods. And this commercial came on YouTube with two dudes in a car or whatever. And I had to watch the whole thing, but I liked it. Like, the writing is sweet. It's something I would have wrote and shit. The motherfucker was sweet. So they was in a car. So I'm trying to tell you, I didn't know what was going on, but I watched the whole thing. That's how you know the writing is good, because the shit was weird. But it was two dudes in a car, right? And they had the car and shit, and they turned on the music, and it was this old ass song. But yo, on my word, even though the song is old, it's from the 70s. Now, if y'all been listening to my more recent videos, I'm always in touch with the universe. I've been singing a lot of 70s songs. One video I never put out, but it was an old ass song. So even though I'm tired and not really in no mood, you know what I'm saying, I don't feel like dealing with no dumbass motherfuckers, and I'm just not in no mood, you know what I'm saying, worked a long day, I'm just sitting here. But that song came on, and this is what's funny about it. Now, they couldn't change it. It's something wrong with the car, and plus it's old ass cassette tapes and shit. So this car is old, and it played cassette tapes, but it's stuck. So the song came on, yo, and I'm sitting there listening to this shit. Now, this is the funny part about it. The human nature is to say, man, fuck that song. That song like 40-something years old. What the fuck? I'm tired. I want to hear this shit. But at the same time, you're like, but that was a nice song back then. So whoever wrote that shit is on point. But that's how I write and shit. So anyway, so you get into the song and shit. Motherfucker going off. And like, Sweet Caroline and shit. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, on some Cheech and Chong bullshit. We grew up on that shit. But I still don't know what's going on. Then all of a sudden, somebody lets off a can of smoke in a motherfucking car. And some lady pop out the back seat and start fucking them dudes up, man. Like, I still don't know. That's the first time I've ever seen it. I said, what the fuck is this shit? But I like it. It's on some crazy shit. And they on a like a freeway, going from side to side crazy. But she fucking off. Every time they try to hit it, she biting them and shit. Like, what the fuck is this? So it remind me of John Belushi. It remind me of John Belushi in the movie Blue Brothers, when that female was chasing John's character and shit. And so I watched the whole, commercial. It's like a trailer for the movie, for the it's a series coming on ABC and shit. So at the end of the day, it's a female. I don't know what the fuck she is. She must be the modern day Rockford and shit, cause she getting a lot of fights, but like with the cops and shit. But she's catching the bad guys and shit. But her song, like, what's sweet about it is the car is old as fuck, and the punchlines in the movie, the punchlines in the thing is funny as shit. And then like, you know what, all kind of shit be going on, but while shit go on, like the radio, like her little car will come on or some shit and be an old ass song and shit. So whoever came on with that motherfucker, I give them an A+, because that's the type of writing I shit. The shit I write be off the motherfucking. Like, you just be like, damn, what the fuck? Where was that person's mind at when they wrote this shit? But it's so sweet. So I give them an A+ for that commercial and shit. Cause I don't watch no TV, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm busy. But I was almost like tempted to watch that shit. But the commercial was A+ and shit. So Anyway, if you see right here, it's a car reading. And, like I said, I'm going to be 100. I'm at a point in my life, I know if I'm spitting facts and spitting truth, I don't give a fuck what another motherfucker talking about. If I'm spitting facts and I'm spitting truth, I'm not down with this bullshit on this planet no more. Now, all this bullshit about three-way and all that shit, listen. All this bullshit on this planet, and I've been dropping videos that been having a common thread to it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to spell it out. Some niggas got to learn how to use the brain they got. It's a common thread I got to it. But I'm a different nigga. Like this nigga keep calling me now. There's always problems with this motherfucker. Always. You know what I'm saying? Now, when you see a common thread and you keep going with it anyway, you know, you kind of get what you deserve. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you gotta just call a snake and say fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep that shit 100, because otherwise you always gonna find yourself in some bullshit. And that's what Quiet Revolution was saying on her channel, that you know, you ain't never gonna get out the ditch if you always fucking around with these bitch ass niggas and shit, or whoever it is. So that's it. This is Get. I'm out.